Hello and welcome to this edition of Ritter's Rant. Today we're going to be talking about American politics, a topic I try to stay away from with a passion, but we are at a critical juncture. Um, the United States Congress appears to be on the cusp of passing the bigger, better bill. Donald Trump's you know massive piece of legislation that's supposed to make America great again. The problem with it is that it just appears to be leading us towards bankruptcy. This bill creates a $5 trillion deficit to add on to an additional existing $36 trillion of debt. Now, if you listen to Scott Bessent, the Secretary of Treasury, he says, "Don't worry about it, because this bill is going to create such growth that we're going to pay down this $5 trillion, and we're going to be able to bring everything under control." But no, it's just politics as usual. There's nothing unique about this bill. It's just about more spending, more spending, more spending. There's no cuts. $1 trillion of defense spending. All the cuts that were envisioned by DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, have been done away with. And there's just no reason to believe that just because the Secretary of Treasury says that everything's okay, that everything's going to be okay. And this is problematic for Donald Trump and for the United States. Already Donald Trump has his base, the MAGA base, Make America Great Again base, starting to second guess their embrace of him regarding his actions in Iran. He promised peace, but he delivered war. He also promised to bring spending under control, but right now this big beautiful bill is about nothing other than out of control spending. Basically, according to Donald Trump, if you want it, we can buy it. It doesn't matter if we don't have the money. It doesn't matter that we go further in debt. Now, one person calling Donald Trump out on this is none other than Elon Musk, the South African born businessman who runs a number of successful companies. He's a huge billionaire, runs Tesla, SpaceX, etc. And he's a man who put his money where his mouth is when it comes to free speech. He bought Twitter, renamed it X, and has used it as a free speech platform. Ironically, this free speech platform helped Elon Musk promote Donald Trump at a time when the Biden administration was seeking to suppress Donald Trump's social media presence and arrest Donald Trump and put him in jail. A case can be made that if it weren't for Elon Musk, Donald Trump wouldn't be president today. Donald Trump brought in Elon Musk to create to head the Department of Governmental Efficiency. And under Elon Musk's stewardship, hundreds of billions of dollars of, alleged fraud, waste, and abuse was identified. But now there's been a falling out between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And it's a major falling out that's led to, Elon Musk saying things about Donald Trump and Donald Trump threatening to destroy Elon Musk financially and even to have him deported to South Africa. I guess Elon Musk has had enough, and he said that if this bill passes and America goes into debt by $5 trillion more, it's time for a third party. And Elon Musk is willing to put his money where his mouth is to create an American third party. A lot of people look at this and say, okay, cool. But the history of third parties in the United States is not a history of great success. George Wallace was the last third party candidate back in 1968 to win an electoral vote. And since that time, people who have dared challenge the two-party system have been attacked mercilessly by the media, by these parties. Ross Perot was attacked. Jill Stein was attacked. Ralph Nader was attacked. And one can only believe that if Elon Musk seeks to underwrite a third-party candidate, that Donald Trump will carry out on his promise to attack Elon Musk, destroy him financially, and maybe even remove his citizenship and evict him from his country. Is this really the state of play we want in America today? What does Donald Trump fear from Elon Musk? I mean, if you have better ideas, doesn't free speech allow people to challenge those ideas? And if they're better ideas, then you win. I think what's happening here is Donald Trump realizes that Elon Musk is calling him out for being a snake oil salesman. a man who promulgates false promises and can't deliver on these promises. And Elon Musk resonates with the MAGA base. He is, after all, the imperfect purveyor of free speech. I'm not claiming that X is the perfect platform, but X provides opportunities for people to speak out against the policies of government, to challenge the policies of the Trump administration. This is a major threat to Trump. Now, Trump promised not to weaponize government to attack free speech, not to go after people who dared challenge him, but it appears he's doing just that. There is no difference between Donald Trump and Joe Biden in terms of the weaponization of the powers of the U.S. government to go after those who dare stand up. It's ironic that Donald Trump is threatening to do to Elon Musk what Joe Biden was trying to do to Donald Trump. That's the state of play in America today. It's not a good state of play. It doesn't reflect well on us collectively as a nation. One can only hope that Donald Trump looks in the mirror and realizes, how far he's drifted away from Trump, the candidate, and the promises he made in the early stages of his presidency, and Trump, the president today, who's behaving, frankly speaking, more like an out-of-control dictator than, the duly constituted, constitutionally elected president of constitutional republic. Like I said, not a good state of affairs. That's my rant, and I'll see you next time an idea crosses my head.